Welcome back to the fence. Thank you for tuning in. How's everybody doing? It's good to see y'all. Happy Monday. Googie, what's going on? Ghosty, yoo-hoo. How's it going? Abby, what's going good, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Keepers of the fence in the house too. Jenny, Jen, Mashi, what's up? Reeps, how are you doing? Derek, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month, everybody. That's right. We got lots of mental health goodness this month. If you didn't know, every May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And that's something that we really like here on The Fence. You know, we talk about mental health a lot. We really encourage supporting one another and creating a safe space for emotional well-being and conversations related to it. So it's going to be a pretty cool month for us. I got some things cooking. Right now, we're going to be starting a new game in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. So we're playing games all month long that have mental health topics as a focus. And we're starting with Night in the Woods. So we'll be playing that tonight. We're also going to be playing Sea of Solitude tomorrow, and we'll be alternating back and forth between those games for a little bit here. And then we got some other games in store too, if we manage to finish one or both of those before the month is over. We've also got some cool stuff later in the month. We're doing some, we've got a charity stream that we're going to be doing later on this month, but we're going to be doing some fundraising to support mental health this month as well. We're still getting the final touches on those last two things put together. So more details to come here in a couple of days. But we managed to get some other of our favorite streamers involved with this fundraising stuff. So I'm pretty excited to talk about it. But more details to come here in the next day or two. But look forward to it, man. We've got some people like What Up Tank, like Pint and Click, like Creemeister, and some more that will be revealed soon that are on board with this with us as well. So it's gonna be really cool. But yeah, man, lots of good stuff this month. This week, we're going to be doing a little bit of a new format just to kind of get you all on the right foot, you know, before we dive into this month. So most of you are already familiar with how we start off the show with a discussion. We do support, and then, we'll focus on the question of the day before we move into the games. It's going to feel very similar to that this month. But our questions of the day are going to center around the games that we're playing and mental health as a whole, but mostly the games that we're playing. And we're going to kind of relate mental health topics to them. And then we're going to talk about them. So normally we're talking about just the question of the day, right? In our experiences. What's really going to feel a little bit different, I guess, is that we're mostly going to be talking about the way the games that we're playing here are affecting us, and what it's making us think of, what the game's making us feel, what it's reminding us of, and what we're learning from it while we're playing together. So what you can expect is today we're playing Night in the Woods. Tomorrow we'll start the stream off talking about what we experienced in Night in the Woods today, right? We'll probably go through, some clips or something like that too and talk about that. And then we'll move into Sea of Solitude. And then Wednesday, we'll talk about Sea of Solitude and what we saw, what we felt, during those streams, what we've reflected on overnight. And then we'll move back into Night in the Woods. And then we'll just that'll be how we're rolling with things throughout this month. So I anticipate that things are going to get kind of feelsy around here. And that's okay. It's always okay. But I'm going to encourage everybody that's here, my moderators included, if something feels very triggering for you, or if it seems like, what's going on in this game, or maybe what we're talking about subject matter wise is kind of like a bit much for me right now. I want you all to take a break. All right, take a step out. Go get some fresh air, do something else for a little bit, just to sort of take care of your own mental. All right, when we focus in on these topics, sometimes things can, even if the topic isn't really heavy, sometimes it just like really resonates with us. It makes us feel a lot of things. It can bring up a lot of emotions or memories and things like that. I want you all to be okay. So be mindful. Do what you can for yourself to take care of yourself. And as a friendly reminder, anybody that ever feels like they're in a state of like mental health crisis, please reach out for professional support. We've got resources available for you. Type in !help to access many resources in your area. And check out the Mental Health Matters panels underneath the video player on the channel. You can also jump in the Discord, use peer-to-peer to get some peer support from other people in the community, or check out the resource center there for mental health resources for a variety of subjects. All right. I understand that sometimes things can get pretty heavy, but we're all here for each other. We want to make sure that you're not going through stuff alone. But if you feel like you need something that's beyond peer support, please, you owe it to yourself to reach out for the professional help that you deserve. And don't feel bad about it either. All right. The best of us need help sometimes. There's no shame in that. Well, there's only strength in that. Keep your heads up and your heart strong, y'all. If anybody has any questions about this stuff, I just threw my lucky penny. If anybody has any questions about this stuff, let us know. Myself or the keepers, we're more than happy to help get you up to speed or explain anything that you might be confused on this month. And again, there's more fun stuff coming later this month, so we'll have another announcement here in the next couple of days. I'm stoked, man. I've been looking forward to this month all year. And oddly enough, it's been kind of wild. Like, so much has happened in the last couple of weeks that's all taking place this month. I mentioned last week I got a new job. So I actually am going to do orientation for that job here in just a couple of weeks, which will affect the stream schedule. And then when I come back from that orientation, which is a week long, I'll be getting my new work schedule. So later on this month, expect a schedule change. We might be starting a couple hours later than usual, but we still will be live 3 times a week. It's just going to be a matter of like, when is it going to be? You know what I mean? So that's happening. This event's happening. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We're getting ready to lead into summer, and like, we're leading off on the right foot, man. Thanks. I appreciate it, Derek. Yeah, I'm gonna be working at a crisis residence for but as a certified peer specialist. So it's gonna be really cool, man. Let's get to hang out and talk to people who are staying there. They can stay between 5 and 10 days, and then I'm just there to support them and give them some company while they're getting better, which is gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm stoked, dude. I'm stoked. I'm really looking forward to it. I have missed field work. I haven't done it in a couple of years. I've been doing the advocacy thing, but it's gonna be nice to just kind of get back to, connecting with individuals and learning about like, what people are really going through, and seeing what we can do together to get them on the right track. Ally? Yeah, the second one. Anybody have any ideas to help sore fingers? I feel like you could soak them in a solution of sorts. What was it? Was it like I always go to Epsom salt, but I don't think that's it. I feel like though when my fingers were sore, like I would soak them, like when I first started learning guitar, I'd soak them in like warm water. But I feel like I put something in it. I can't remember. Sorry, that's not helpful, I'm sure. All right, I'm backing up because I know that there's some things going on with y'all, and I want to catch up a little bit. Prince, good to see you, buddy. Mashi, I'm sorry about your headache, dude. Seems like you've been having a lot of those lately. You okay, man? Googie says, I'm feeling all kinds of pain today. Physical, mental. I had a bad fight with my mom, and yeah, it all just sucks right now. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, Googie. Man, when you have fights with family, it's like, oh man, it's not just a bummer, but like that stuff, you feel that. It's like, that's painful, right? The people you love, and it's just like, it just kind of eats at you for a little while. I don't know about y'all, but I always felt like a lot of guilt whenever I'd have a fight with my mom or family members, especially if I was like close to them. Man, if you want to talk about that, Googie, if you might already be talking about it, but you're more than welcome to. We're here for you. Derek, with squats. Okay. All right, well, listen, maybe this is a sign, all right? Maybe we're gonna, I just saw myself on camera. I'm fine, okay? I just went to the doctor earlier. I had to get like a TB test, all right? It's fine. I'm not dying or anything like that. It's just a shot. Anyway, we're gonna do some squats. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's what we do to kind of like distract ourselves a little bit from how we're feeling, get some endorphins rolling. All right, so let's get some blood flowing, everybody. Move with me. We're gonna do some squats. We got 20 lined up. Let's do it. We get our tunes, because we always need the mood music, right? There we go. There we go. Abby is ready. Let's go. It's not even 1 a.m. Dude, you're ahead of the curve. I'll do my 100. Derek, you're madman. Oh, yeah. Ghosty, I don't recommend hitting your fingers with a hammer. I'm just saying, I don't think that's gonna help. Please don't do that. There we go. Ooh, that's good for me. That's good for all of us. My doctor asked me today, do you get a regular amount of exercise? And I said, no. But that's because I'm like, I don't go out and like run or, work out that much. But I kind of completely forgot that we do this on a regular basis. So I should have given them, instead of saying no, to which they were like, okay, so you don't get like any exercise. I should have said, I get some. I didn't give myself enough credit. It's fine though, because they didn't question me on it. So thanks for the hydration, Maji. Maji, redeems aren't showing up for you today. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if you just need like a refresh or something. Yeah, actually, you're right. I don't know why I'm being dramatic about this one. Did it to myself. No, actually, I don't. You said too much. Oh no, too much exercise. No. I actually need more, to be honest. You know, I should be taking more walks and stuff like that. You know, one of these days, I'll get better about it. Walking, huh? Lucy, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, man, I could do with it, you know? Starry Bunny, hey, what's going on? Welcome back. Oh, man. You know, Starry, I was thinking about our conversation about Madoka. You're saying that you were reading the mangas, and that you hadn't gotten around to like seeing the movies or anything like that. And it reminded me that I haven't watched the movies in a little while, and those movies are really cool. I'm thinking that we might do that for the next Fence Theater. Might watch some Madoka movies because I really want to watch them again, and I don't think that we've all watched anime together in a while. So, I'll let you guys know when we're gonna do that, because that'd be really fun. And who here has not seen the Madoka Magica? Wait, Magica Madoka? Hold on. Wait, Google. It's Madoka Magica. Okay. Who hasn't seen the Madoka Magica movies? Never even heard of it. Oh, dude. Okay, nobody say anything about him. All right, Derek, you should join us whenever we do the next Fence Theater. I'll make sure to give you like a week's heads up. I'll give all y'all a week's heads up, okay? Oh, dude. Okay, do you know, even if the answer is I know they exist and I have a visual image of like what that trope might look like, that's fine. Do you know anything about Magical Girl anime? I don't know what Madoka is, says Evie. So Madoka it's a Magical Girl anime. Think something like Sailor Moon or like Cardcaptor Sakura, right? Those are always my go-to examples. But with a twist. And I'm not telling you what the twist is, but there is one. Okay? Oh, it's great, dude. It's so good. Prince, you never heard of Madoka Magica either? Oh, dude. I feel like this is something to be like right up your alley. Because I mean, a lot of the old anime that you like is from the same era of like when Magical Girl anime were like getting really popular, you know? So like this might be something really up your alley too. I will say this, even if you don't like Magical Girl anime, you might like Madoka Magica. It's got cool stuff, man. It's got really cool stuff going on. Magical Girl anime, my beloved. I've seen it, but I'm not saying anything. Max, you're a real one. Also, welcome back, dude. Good to see you today. Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate that. Look at Max. Max is like next level support over here. Welcoming me back to my own home. I love it. Yeah. Is it Magikazam, girl? That's a Pokemon, probably. Magikazam. I'm just imagining like it's like an Alakazam, but it's Mega Evolution. It gets like a sailor suit, like a sailor uniform, and like a big what do you call it? Like wand or like staff or something. Somebody needs to draw that. That'd be amazing. Magical Girl Alakazam. A scepter? Yeah. A scepter. It becomes royalty. It transforms into a royalty, like a royal in the guise of a magical girl. Imagine if your king was a magical girl. Like anytime, like the people come to the castle and they're just like, please, our crops are dying. We've been riddled with pestilence this year, and we don't know what to do. And the king just like transforms into a magical girl and goes to like the farm and just like casts a spell to destroy whatever it is that's plaguing it. But then they discover that it's like a foul demon, and they have to have a magical girl / king battle with the foul demon. And hopefully they don't destroy the farmer's farm, but even if they do, it's okay. Because the king's a magical girl. He just magic up a new one, right? And then they succeed, and then the farmer's really happy, and everybody applauds and cheers. But then over the next 10 years, people expect far too much of the king, and he falls into a horrible magical girl depression. I don't know where it goes after that. That's as far as I got, okay? Also, Tifa's birthday was the other day, so the song reminded me of you doing pull-ups or sit-ups. Oh, sick. Yeah, I saw that. There's a bunch of people posting about Tifa's birthday. Was it May 3rd, I think? That was cool. And the depression is how it relates to Mental Health Month. That's right. How do we help this king? How do we help the magical girl king now that he's depressed? All right? The depression was placed upon him because of socio-political issues, right? He's just trying to be a good king. He goes above and beyond, but now he's burnt out. Now he's burnt out and full of magic power. How do we help him? Too real indeed. King Arthur is a magical girl. Like Ancient Magus Bride? You know, I haven't watched that one, so I'm not sure. Wait, we need Mimu to draw this character. Dude, somebody go into her stream right now and ask her to draw. What did we call it? What did we call it? Magikazam. Magikazam. I'm also picturing, what is it? I wasn't picturing this at first, but now I am. Freaking, what was it? That movie that Sinbad was in. Is it Shazam? Which takes me down a whole other rabbit hole. Oh, man. Fans of Faintest of Hearts and everyone here, did you all know that you're the coolest ever? I mean that genuinely. What? No, you, Starry. You're the coolest ever. What the heck? 3 cheers for everybody. We appreciate you, Starry. Magical girls and royalty, my 2 special interests. Don't get me started. Oh, man. Magical girls and royalty? Wait, are you wouldn't happen to be a Princess Diana, aficionado probably isn't the right word, because this is a person. I'm just gonna say fan. Yeah, Derek's right, that was 1 cheer. And now that's all you get. You could have gotten 3, but forever stuck at 2. Thanks, Derek. Man, I need to watch Ancient Magus Bride, actually. I've heard such good things about that. Or Freewin. No, not Freewin. Freewin, not Freewin. No, I wouldn't compare it to Freewin. Freewin's something else, though, dude. That show is awesome. That show is so special. Guys, if you haven't watched Freewin, you need to watch Freewin. We're on the very last episode of the current season. And I'm excited, man. I've enjoyed the arc that they're in right now. But like, I hate that I'm gonna have to wait for more. That show was profound, dude. It's made me think about more than most anime have in the last like couple of years. I really, really love it. It's a show that's like, it makes you think about the passage of time, but also in that it makes you think of like what matters in life and like why we care about our friends or the people that we love. Like not just the value of those things and those people being in our lives, but like why we value them in the first place. Like what specific little things add up to be these cherished moments or memories to us. It's really beautiful. Also, it's hilarious, man. They've got some really good characters in that show. I don't know why, but Ubel is cute too. Ubel's cute. She's a little terrifying, maybe. But yeah. I would not want to be her friend. I'm just saying. Free win. Free win. Everyone go watch Free Win. It will make me very happy. I've yet to see season 2 of Magus Bride. Really, Prince? I figured that you would have watched that. You seem to enjoy the first season so much. Have you seen A Certain Magical Index? No, I haven't, Max. I have not seen that one. What's that one about? No free wins here. I'm a fan of Princess Diana, but more fan of royalty itself. It all started with the Anastasia movie. Oh, I love Anastasia. That movie that everybody keeps thinking, or that everybody thought was a Disney film whenever they remember it, but it's not actually. I mean, they nailed like the animation style. What a great movie. You know, I love that movie. It got me familiar with like Rasputin and Anastasia as characters and like historical figures. And like I'm not very good with history. I'm kind of stupid when it comes to history, chat. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yeah, if I didn't say that, you would just discover it on your own eventually. But a lot of my understanding of history comes from talking with people who do like history and do appreciate it. Looking things up as they're relevant, or the media that I've consumed, games, movies, books, stuff like that. So I remember watching Anastasia as a kid, and then I remember playing a game called Shadow Hearts, and a lot of that was based around, you know, that story, not the movie story, but like, you know, Anastasia and Rasputin, and sort of the dynamic within that conflict. And I loved that game, and that was really cool. So I can't help but think of that game every single time anybody talks about Anastasia. Yo, Pint! Welcome, Raiders! What's going on, you guys? Very, very nice to see you today. Happy
And then I was just
Mental Health Awareness Month. Wait, what?
You never reciprocated by sending her a dick pic.
Not like, you know, like genuinely like.
Not hard.
Oh no. To be fair, I have also never reciprocated that way. You know, don't shame the kid. All right, Magic Jack, what's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my man. My man. Yo, how was the stream today, y'all? How are you guys doing? Oru, what's going on? Welcome back to the fence. So good to see you too. Beautiful timing. I love it. I love it. Listen, everybody, go follow Pint and Click if you haven't done so already. All right. Wonderful man, doing wonderful things over on his channel. Hilarious to boot, but also creates a safe space for people to be able to talk about mental health, open up about their emotions. And while he likes to have a good time and like goof around, he's also really good at holding space for people and what they're dealing with, and showing support for them and helping other people to show support too. It's really cool. Dude, what were you drinking tonight, Pint? Also, anything jump out at you today? Any cool stuff you guys were talking about? Listen, guys. Actually, hold on. Before I get ahead of myself and move on to something else, anybody who hasn't been to the Fence before, welcome. I'm super glad that you're here. My name is Fence. I'm a variety streamer. We play lots of games like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. I like Nier and Drakengard and Atlas games like Persona. Big fan of the Shin Megami Tensei series. I really like role-playing games. Japanese role-playing games, to be specific. I grew up with a lot of them, and they just happen to speak to me. You know, something about them happens to focus in a lot on emotional storytelling, and that's something that I think is really, really relatable. And I really like to stream using video games as sort of a tool to allow us to talk about mental health, emotional experiences in our lives, and just make that stuff a little bit easier to dive into. So we spend a lot of time talking about mental health here. We spend a lot of time offering peer support to one another. This is a safe space, so if you're familiar with the way, if not familiar with, but like if you like the way that Pint does stuff in his channel, we do it a little different here. But the underlying principle is the same. We want people to feel comfortable enough to talk about stuff that's going on in their lives. We also want to share what we know to relate with people who are sharing. And that comes around to sharing your story and being part of ours, because I think that we're all in this together. I'm a mental health advocate. I've got a long history of dealing with my own mental health conditions since I was a child. And I found a pretty good space in my recovery now where I feel good about how I handle things, and, have found moderate success in my life. But that came with no small amount of support from people that have cared about me and have been there for me whenever I've been at my lowest. So I thought, why not try to pay it forward and offer that to other people too, in a way that I know how to do, which is, spending time online, creating safety online, and playing video games with other people and helping people get connected to each other online. So that's what we do here. What's up, Reggie? How you doing, man? Welcome back. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Pint, dude, if I'm a little behind, but if you gotta rate and run and do your thing, man, like, do it to it, man. No harm, no foul. I appreciate you bringing your people here. We're gonna take good care of them today. Did I mention to everybody? I'm pretty sure I did, but just in case you missed it, that Pint has joined our fundraising team. We're gonna be doing charity streams this month for Mental Health Awareness Month. Pint, I haven't released many details yet because I want to do a thing where I'm like telling everybody about all who's going to be involved, all what we're doing and stuff like that here in a day or two, but I'm still waiting on some people to get back with me who might be participating. So I'm not going to share a whole lot of details right now. But if you didn't know, chat, Pint is joining our fundraising team. He's one of 4 other streamers who are going to be joining us too. There might actually be 5 now, which I'm pretty excited about, dude. It's going to be really, really cool. We're going to be raising some money for a mental health charity that I'll reveal to you guys here in the next couple of days. And yeah, man, he's got some cool stuff cooking for that too. Pint, you sent me that clip in your message, and I started crying. It's so funny, dude. I love the whole thing that you got going with that. I'm not gonna steal your thunder, but I'm very much looking forward to sending people your way. I already marked down when you're doing it this month, so we will be popping in. It's gonna be so fun. But yeah, exciting stuff, man. Pint, I want to say thank you again too for being on board with this. I'm excited, man. I did a charity stream late last year, but I haven't done a group event in a while, dude. Like years. It's been forever. And so I wasn't really sure, like, I was thinking in my head, I was like, if nobody says yes, then, I mean, we'll still do it. It'll just, it's just going to look a little different. But like, what happens if that happens? And it's been quite the opposite experience. But I've figured that, like, we're already in May. People might have stuff going on. So I was excited that I caught you early enough to where you were still, like, open to the idea. I'm super stoked, man. Super stoked. It's gonna be a good time, dude. It's gonna be a really good time. Tashel, is that how you say your name? Is it Tashel? Tachel? Like, probably not that one, but yeah, I'm super glad you're excited. I'm excited too, man. It's gonna be a blast. Yes, sorta. Yes, sorta. It's all right. I'm in the ballpark, but it's not quite correct. How do you actually say your name? Already did my thing as everyone is talking about, said Pint. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Prepositions? What? What? Oh my god. Oh, Pint raided and then immediately took a toilet break? I don't know why it's so funny to me. Dude. He must have really had to go. No, I get it. I get it. You're totally right, Oru. You can't choose it, You just gotta follow it when it calls, dude. That's so funny. Oh man. Oru, have I mentioned, had I already say this? I'm so glad to see you again. How have you been? What have you been up to? I might have missed some of your messages earlier, so forgive me, but it's really nice to see you again. I like when I get to catch you every once in a while when you're posting on Blue Sky and stuff like that. But it's just really nice to see you. Vince, I'm right there with you about mental recovery. Hell yeah, Max. Talk about it, dude. Talk about it. It's important, man. I think that if we can't find ways to support our mental, then like so much else falls apart. It affects everything. It affects everything from physical health to like our relationships to our success, like professionally. Like the way that we see ourselves is monumentally important. And some of us were raised around this idea that like, yeah, of course that is important. And I think there's so many of us, especially if you're a male, that are raised around this idea of like, nah, that stuff doesn't matter. Suck it up when you feel bad and just move forward. And then that stuff, as your life goes on, it compounds. And before you know it, you don't even know why you have so many feelings inside that are affecting everything that you're doing. It gets really, really hard to figure out what you're supposed to do about it, and then talking about it feels scary and like shameful and, like you're being weak for opening up about that stuff. Because like, what are people going to think of me? When like, that's one of the biggest shows of strength you could ever do. We talked about this quite often, but, yeah, I mean, if you're not told these things and you don't like have an environment where people are reaffirming these ideas, then it's like, how do you know? Sometimes, it's coming across places like Pint and Click Stream, or like the Fencers, where that might be your first experience with some of that ideology, and it can take a while for it to sort of set in, and yeah, man, it can be tough. But we understand the value of that here. And Max, I'm glad you do too. So like, if anybody ever needs to talk about some stuff, these are two really safe places to do it. You can always do it in Pint's stream. I mean, he's proven that. His Discord's pretty awesome too. And you can always do it in ours as well. So I really like these, that we've kind of met these other streamers that do these sort of things, by the way, because it's long been a goal of mine to like get a network together of people who like create these safe spaces where everybody can kind of like get to know each other, support each other, And one, it gets you out of your bubble because like bubbles form really, really easily on the internet these days. It's so like it's good to like step outside of that, but then not feel like everything is different when you're not in your bubble, where it's just like, and now it's scary and not comfortable, and you know. So finding people with like-minded ideas and maybe a different approach to it is really, really valuable to me. And we find a lot of folks that are doing similar kinds of things this year alone. I'm really impressed, man. Really impressed. But yeah, we got to support each other, you know? Nobody gets through this life alone for their whole life. You know, we all need some help every once in a while. Kevin, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back, man. I like this idea of like-minded streamers growing the community with safe places done in different ways. I may still try and do it myself. I totally encourage you to, Kev. Totally encourage. I know you were talking a long time ago about being interested in the idea of doing something like that. Got my full support, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm happy to be back. You guys have been welcoming me back today, and it makes me feel like have I been gone for a long time? Like it's been 4 days, but like I guess it feels a lot longer. It feels a lot longer. Support is number one. 100%. 100%, man. Get some hearts in the chat, everybody. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since I've seen a friend. Oh, I don't even remember what it feels like. I was in the wrong place for that one. Was it only 4 days? Testament to how great your stream is. Oh, you stop it, Kevin. You're sweet, man. I appreciate you. That's so nice. Yeah, it's only been 4 days. I feel it, man. We have that gap. When we have that gap over the weekend, it definitely feels longer than it is. I'd do this every day if I could. I try not to burn out, you know? I really try not to burn out. There were periods in my streaming career where I was like, I will be on all the time. We're going to stream so much. We're always going to be here. And then, you know, several months down the road, I'd be like, I can't do it. And I'd take a hiatus for like a month or two, you know? And then like, you think 4 days is a long time. No. I may have stopped existing for a little while. Or so I think. But like, even during those times, dude, every time I came back, you guys were always here. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. It's been so long since we've like had something like that happen. I forget sometimes, but like I was always amazed. They're like, dude, I haven't been live for like 6-7 months. And we come back and dude, right away, just like the 12, 13 EO would pop up and start telling me about what's been going on since last time we talked. And we'd have a good day and, you know, start doing the thing again. And I was always really just, oh man, I don't know if there's a right word for it. I'm grateful. I'm moved. I don't know, dude. Weird to think that one person could have that kind of impact on multiple people's lives. Also weird to think that like so many people find value in what we share and work towards together here in this community. Not that it's not an idea worth pursuing, but you know, just one of those things that like, as an idealist, I understand that not everybody finds value in the ideas, you know, in the ideals and pursuits, like the philosophical pursuits that I have for just like unity, you know, and coming together and supporting one another. Sounds nice on paper, but like, you know, not everybody is into it. It's cool that we found so many people who are. I love it, man. Warms my heart, really. Pint, dude, you enjoy your day. No, you, dude. No, we will, man. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. Guys, if you're not following Pint and Click, make sure you go follow Pint and Click. Click on his name. He's right there. He's right there. He's literally telling you what to do in his name. Just pint and click him. All right? He's well deserving of your support. Bro, have a great day, man. For real. I'll reach out to you again. Your message on Discord, like I said. We'll be in touch, dude. Super excited for this month. Heck yeah, Starry Bunny. Love it. Love it. Ghosty, you went to take a scalding hot shower, and now it feels like my fingers melted off and got replaced with new ones. Well, there you go. Your fingers are fine now. You solved your problem. Kind of like the old lady from Titanic. It's been 84 years. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. You sound so chipper and full of energy. I love it. Yeah, not bad for an old lady, huh? I've still got some pep in my step. You'll see me moving. You need those days to recoup in your personal life, so I get it. 100%, Max. 100%. You got to balance, you know? The most passionate of us need to remember sometimes that we got to balance our work life, you know? We get not just that, but also like our... You're damn right I am. I've got more pep than Pepsi AC. And I should know how much pep is in that. I can't live without it. But yeah, man, like, you gotta have some balance, man. When you have like hobbies that you really love, you could pour everything into them. And you can even burn yourself out on things you love doing, you know? I've seen that happen with artists, musicians, even people that like just love like fitness and working out, you know? Burnout looks a little different in those situations because you can break your body apart, but you know, yeah, balance is good. Balance is good in most things. I can't wait for the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set to drop and blast One Winged Angel while trying to pull for Taffy. Yes! Talk about mood music, dude. When is that dropping, Reggie? Also, we have ads in 6 minutes, chat. Just a heads up. Kev said, look, there's a lot of great streams out there, and this is not meant to say that there aren't other amazing places similar. But for whatever reason, my dude, this is the one that makes me feel safe and comfortable so much. So that I noticed after a mere 4 days. What I can say is it is what it is. So you just never know your impact sometimes. So thank you again. Thank you for telling me. Like, seriously, thank you for telling me how it makes you feel and how it impacts you. That's awesome. I mean, I need to know some of this stuff. Not that I'd ever ask you guys to, like, you know, blow smoke or anything like that, but like, I love hearing about what you guys get out of spaces like this, whether it's mine or somebody else's. And you know, honestly, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to help, you know, bring some more of that into y'all's lives. That makes me feel good. For real. That's the whole point. That's what I want to do with this. So I'm glad. I'm really glad. Thanks, Kevin. He's even wearing a monocle. He's a classy guy. Pint and click. Yeah, he's the classiest of gentlemen. The classiest. Whatever's clever. Have a good stream. Thanks, buddy. I will, man. Pint and click's a great dude, man. I can't even remember how we came across him now that I'm thinking about it. I think we just like were choosing raids one day. Maybe somebody pointed me in his direction. I can't remember. Might have been a mod or something. Feels like he's always been there, though, at this point. You know what I mean? For sure, Kevin. It is important to say these things. Express your emotions, chat. Tell people how you feel. I think we take for granted that people know how we feel about them, but you'd be surprised. People get their own ideas about how people feel about them, and they latch onto those more than anything. So when you tell somebody how you feel, even if you think it's assumed that they know, it can make people's days, man. Really. I'm that guy, like, I'm that friend. I'll just shoot my buddy a text message every once in a while and just be like, we haven't talked in a bit, but, like, just want you to know I love you. And, like, I hope that you're doing well. Or I'll just shoot the message and be like, I was just thinking of you today and the stuff that you've done, and I'm, like, really proud of you for this, and this, you know? People don't say that kind of stuff to each other out of the blue. very often. People don't even say that kind of stuff to each other very often. We just sort of like acknowledge that we're experiencing things together, or we know of each other's lives, and we're friends, so we must feel positively about one another, right? But it's always nice to hear it out loud. I don't know if that's a part of me now because like I grew up in a household where like my mom was very much like I'm gonna tell you that I love you, you know. And most of my family was like that. We were like, we like to say it, you know what I mean? And other families show it in different ways, so they like do things that like express that. But I think there's power in words, man. There's a lot of power in words. It's good to use them for good. Ads in 3. Thanks, Jenny. Who was the stream you were saying we should check out? Pint and Click. Pint and Click. He's partnering up with us to do some charity work this month. You're definitely going to want to tune into some stuff that he's doing. It's gonna be fun. I'll tell you that much right now. It's going to be fun. All right. So we've had a lot of fun stuff happening today. Those of you who came in a little bit late, I explained how things are going to work this month. Basically, the long and short of it is for Mental Health Awareness Month, which is May. We are in that right now, believe it or not. I know everybody just got done with Cinco de Mayo. I know some of us were just celebrating Star Wars Day and Revenge of the Sith, the 5th and all that, which is today, by the way. But we got mental health stuff going on this month too. We're going to be playing video games that have a focus on mental health. We're also going to be discussing those video games. So we're playing Night in the Woods today. Tomorrow we are playing Sea of Solitude. After we play Night in the Woods tonight, I'm going to be trying to pay attention to some stuff that we're feeling, that we're thinking of, that it's reminding us of, that the game is impacting us in some way while we're playing. And tomorrow we're going to have a discussion about Night in the Woods before we play Sea of Solitude. On Wednesday, we're going to have a discussion about Sea of Solitude before we get back to Night in the Woods. And that's how streams are going to go this month. All right? So we're going to have a lot of focused conversation about the impact of these games and the mental health topics that they're covering. And we're going to learn from each other. You know, I want to hear from you. What are your experiences that these games remind you of? What are these games making you feel? How are you connecting with them? And, what are these games doing and trying to say to us through our experiences with it, right? We're going to talk about all that stuff this month. So look forward to that. I'm also going to be sharing some personal stories about what I know in the mental health space, which is my own experience with bipolar disorder and ADHD. If you are familiar with any of those things, then hopefully this helps you feel a little bit more seen throughout the month. But if you aren't familiar with those things, then hopefully you get to getting some insight and learn a little bit about both of those things. And again, that comes with the pretext that I am only one man who experiences these things, and the way I experience them might look different from the way another person experiences them. Okay, so take all that stuff with a grain of salt in that regard. But that said, we're going to take a break here because it's time for the ads. When we come back, we'll be getting ready for Night in the Woods, and I'll take a couple of question of the day responses too, so feel free to think about some of those. All right? I'll catch you all here in a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Twitch has always been a strange place. There we go. Ah! Jesus! No! Run!
Hands! Be gone!
What the hell?
I almost poo-pooed in my non-existent pants.
I almost Koopoed in my non-existent pants. I would like to use magic, please. No cheating. I've got my eye on you. Do it over from the door, clockwise along the wall. 3 times. Well, I would like to use magic. I would like to use magic. Oh. A leisurely stroll at a night like this isn't bad. Okay, this dude looks baked out of his mind. A little. Oh yeah, I got some of the good stuff while out at sea. Yeah, I can't wait to go home and hug my boy. He's gonna be so happy to see me.
I have to smash this. I have to smash this bridge. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I gotta smash this log, okay?
Okay, I didn't actually mean to do it that time.
I know. I believe that. Okay, now you're good. Can you drop that now?
Okay. Oh God!
Oh,
Didn't even clip that. Oh! Oh!
You rolled over me.
Oh no! It's okay though, because my boy has Swallow. Nothing can hurt us as long as my boy has Swallow. Garrett says, you can do the dishes properly, that's good enough. Putting one's heart into it isn't always about making it special, but not putting your heart into it could mean maybe some of the dishes having like Tony stains or something like that. Tony stains? What are Tony stains? Like some guy named Tony just came in and like spit on your dishes and then left? Or like Tony is the pizza guy that brought food and then his pizza is left on your plate? That kind of Tony stain? Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the break. I just realized my room is quite bright right now, isn't it? Hold on. We need like, let me adjust the lighting a little bit, okay? Hold the phone. I was wondering, like everything is like so very bright. I did not catch it. I had a lot on my mind today, guys. I had a lot on my mind. You yelled at the back of my head to no avail. Dude, it's these in-ears, man. I can't hear diddly outside of them. It's kind of amazing, really. Not bad for like $27 headphones. I'm actually really impressed. If you guys are looking for some in-ears, by the way, on a budget, actually, I don't know. Tariffs and all that might have changed the price on these, but like these ZSTs, these guys are pretty good, man. Highly recommend them. I like them a lot anyway. I've been using them even when I've been producing music. They've just been pretty good. But good stuff, dude. If you're not the type that really likes over-the-ear headphones, you're looking for an alternative, I'd totally recommend those ones. All right. Dude, yeah, go follow Frogfy. Go follow Frog. They're so cool, man. I saw them last night whenever we were watching Critical stream. Which, by the way, you should also go follow Critical. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting his. Let me make sure I'm getting his URL right, because I don't want to be doing it wrong here. Critical. Yes, it's just one L. They're a fantastic creator, man. I was hanging out in that guy's stream last night. He was playing Baldur's Gate 3 with his wife, and they're so nice, man. Really cool people. He's a mental health professional, by the way, and highly entertaining as a content creator too. Got a lot of fun stuff interactable stuff in their stream. But that's where I saw Frog come in. He came in and rated him, and I was like, oh my god, this person looks like they're freaking amazing. I had to go check them out. We met Critical in Siege the Day stream too. Everybody's connected, man. Everybody's connected. Rocking Skull Candy Bluetooth headphones at the moment. There you go, buddy. There you go. I love a good Bluetooth headphones or set of headphones. I got for Christmas a couple years ago those Bose Quiet Comfort 2s, which, man, I love those headphones. I can't use them for this because Bluetooth comes with latency, you know, so I need wired stuff. But I use those for just about everything else. It's great, dude. I can't believe you. It's so funny because like this is gonna make me sound old, but like I can't believe we live in a world where like you can just pop in a couple earbuds now. You don't have to be tethered to anything and just listen to your music wherever. It's so unrestricted, and some you can even connect to like multiple devices at once now, which is really cool. Bluetooth's come a long way. Oh, Kevin, you watch some of Froggy's clips? Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Kevin's a real one, man. 3 cheers for Kevin. And before Derek comes in and says that's only 1 cheer. Get your own cheers, Derek. All right. We're getting ready to play some games, but I want to take a few minutes to talk about the question of the day because we haven't done that yet. In the spirit of mental health. I don't know why anybody's sad about being totally tubular, bro. Like, what the heck, man? Like, we just want to catch a wave and hang 10, bro. Like, it's gonna be wicked sweet, man. I don't know why anybody's really sad about that. Well, maybe you just don't know what it means to be tubular, man. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Question of the day. That's the one. If you haven't seen it yet, exclamation point QOD in the chat. I'm asking everybody today, why are games able to be so emotionally powerful? All right. That's our topic today. Feel free to answer anytime during the show, even if we're playing games. This conversation goes on throughout the whole stream. I am going to be diving into Night in the Woods here in just a few minutes. So even if I focus on the game for a little while, because I want to like really get invested in the storytelling, periodically we'll come back, we'll check in with a question of the day answers, and I'll field some responses and stuff for that. All right. If I happen to miss your response, just make sure that you're answering with exclamation point A before your message, and the bot will capture it. That way I can come back to it. All right. All right. Sony headphones are too expensive and some sides don't work. I've never had a pair of Sony Bluetooth headphones. I think the first pair of headphones I had, like the wired sets, were Sony though. And I remember liking them a lot. That's a bummer though. Yeah, I know that they're pretty expensive. Bose are pretty expensive too. I've wanted a set of Bose headphones for years, dude, like 10 years, and never got them because they were too expensive. So it was really, really nice that my family got me a pair for Christmas a couple years ago. It was really cool of them. Yo, Cree! Oh my god! Oh my god, can we shout out Cree? Guys, go follow Kreemeister! Go do it right now! Do it right now! You came in at the perfect time. We were just about to talk about the question of the day before we start Night in the Woods, dude. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month! Great to see you, man! Guys, if you don't know, Kreemeister is an incredible content creator as well. He plays some super cool games like Metaphor ReFantazio. Dude had an awesome playthrough of Alien Isolation that's absolutely hilarious. Go check out the clips.
No, he's not. He fell in like a sand pile, you know? That's look. Hey dude,
is this when you're playing Indiana Jones?
He caught it. He caught it. You see? He caught that. He alright. He chilling. He caught it with his head too. That's
Got it with his
impressive.
face.
I don't know how to do that. That was funny.
Go show Kree some love, you guys. You won't be disappointed. I always love hanging out in his space. It's such a good time. Dude is heartwarming as hell too. All right, like that dude knows how to make you feel good and just like very welcomed. And his community is really nice too. So if you're ever looking for new friends, people to hang with and talk to, and not just like, ah, man, I need to keep trying to get the streamer's attention kind of experience where like everybody's sort of like talking to each other too. Go check his content out, man. Really awesome dude. Awesome community. He's fun, man. Also, Pint came in earlier. And so I told you all about how we're partnering up with Pint this month to do some charity streaming. We're also partnering up with Kreemeister. So if you're already a fan of Kree and you like the stuff that he does and you like the stuff that we do here, well, dude, it's going to be double trouble. All right. It's going to be so awesome. We're getting a stream team together for our fundraiser for Mental Health Awareness Month, which I will be revealing more details on a bit later this week. So make sure that you're in the Discord because that's where I'm going to be announcing it. But Kree is one of the several streamers actually who are going to be joining up on this cause, and we're going to raise some money for a really good charity. Some of you might already be familiar with it, but like I said, talking more about that here in a couple of days. We still have a couple of things we need to button up, and I was waiting on some responses from some other potential streamer friends of ours that may or may not be interested in doing this with us too. But I'm super stoked, man. Great, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool, dude. When you responded and said yes, I was like, because, dude, you don't know this, but I have been talking with the Keepers of the Fence for months about like, it would be so cool to do some stuff with Kree. It would be so cool to like, partner up on something or collaborate on something. And I'm very excited, dude. I was super stoked. So it's gonna be great. I had some ideas that were gonna be a little bit more ambitious than what I'm actually capable of doing after all this month, because I was telling people earlier, I got a job. I just actually got notified that my application was accepted last week. And so I've got orientation here in a couple of weeks. It's gonna last for a week. I have to go out of town for that. And then the week after that, we're going to be establishing, a new work schedule and stuff. So there's a lot of things that are kind of in flux that kind of put a damper on some of the ideas that I had for this month. So I had to scale back a bit. But that doesn't mean that everybody else on the team has to. I'm still going to support the hell out of everybody with whatever they're doing, including you, my man. So, yeah, I'm just very excited, dude. It's going to be great. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And thank you. I appreciate the congratulations, man. It's good stuff. Yeah, dude, are you streaming today? Are you just chilling before you go live? All right, question of the day. I was asking everybody a bit earlier about why games are able to be so emotionally powerful. And Ebby answered the question earlier saying, for me, it's mostly because of being involved in what the characters are going through, combined with music having a lot of power affecting emotions. Oh man, yeah, the way those two things go together as well. Like we talk about the impact of music in video games quite a lot, but when you've got your immersion and like being able to empathize with the characters, sometimes you're not even like relating to the characters on a personal level, but because you have to control them and you have to play as them and see things through their eyes, like over time you start to really connect with them. And that's where like a lot of learning can happen, I think too, which is so cool. But when that blends with the music and makes these like powerful sensory like associations with the experiences that you're having, it's like, oh dude, it's like such a cool wombo combo, and it feels good in the moment. Sometimes it feels really sad in the moment depending on what it is that is impacting you, but it's just a powerful combination of things that happen while you're playing video games. I love it, man. I think music and characters are two of my favorite things about any video game story. Like I love a good setting and premise, but like that can fall apart depending on how you direct the game or direct the story, and if you don't have quality characters to like support what it is that you're trying to say with your game, then you can lose a lot of that impact. Good characters, good music. Oh, dude, those two things can really take the experience to a whole new height. Thanks for your response, Abby. Me, yeah, I'll be a bit later, so I'm just chilling right now. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Kree. Thanks for choosing the fence to come chill by. We're happy to have you always, man. Huh. Who dat? I was not expecting that, Abby. Is that a hunt of surprise? All right, we're gonna start up some Night in the Woods. This game interacts a little bit weird with my computer. I don't know why, but like every time I go off of the window, like it's one of those that like the music stops. It's like the game just goes into stasis, and that hasn't happened with many of the games I've played recently. So bear with me if that seems like a little discombobulating at times. It doesn't have a full screen windowed mode. Well, okay. No, it does, but it does the same thing. Because I was checking that out before the stream. It's like if you leave the window at all, it just like pauses basically. It's odd. Most games don't do that, but this one does that. A hunt of confusion. It's like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. There's a clip compilation I really like that's just of Sora going, huh? All right. Oh, see? Man, I went to pause the music. And this is what happened. I got marked. Do I need to run now? Don't need to run. You don't need to run. You're safe, dude. Let me adjust some volume. This might be a bit loud. Huh? Actually, tell me, is this loud, chat? It sounds loud to me, but as far as the levels on OBS, it doesn't look loud. Does this game have controller support too? We're gonna find out. Starry says, I'm lurking. I will be lurking because high pain day and want to rest, plus low social battery. Have an amazing stream, everyone. You're all loved, wonderful, and cherished dearly. Same to you, Starry. You're also loved, wonderful, and cherished dearly. I appreciate you so much for coming by today. Enjoy your lurk. I hope that you're getting to recharge all the batteries and get some good rest tonight. Spend it the way that you feel is the best. All right, Random, by the way, how are you doing today, man? Can we get a shout out for Random Numbers? Y'all should go follow him. He's a really nice guy. You can activate his cat mode. Bro has cat ears. Also, dude's an awesome graphic designer too. I didn't realize that about him at first when I first was hanging out in this channel. Oh, you were playing League? Oh, it does have controller support. Good. Dude, Dan, you were locked in, man. You were locked in.
Get wrecked! Let's go!
Damn, dude!
The stream's going not too bad.
Has like a power play. Yeah, stream's going all right. It's not bad. Let's go. All right. So, we are playing Night in the Woods for our first game for Mental Health Awareness Month. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. Follows a character named May, who is going through a big transition and has to has a lot to reflect on about themselves through what they're seeing their peers experience. There's a lot of what I've read about this game is like if you're in your early 20s and say you've come out of college or you're still in college or maybe you chose not to go to college and you're seeing the decisions that your friends are making and sort of you're seeing it from an outside lens how great things might be for them. Even whether they're great or not is subjective, but it's making you think about what you're doing and how, man, what am I doing? Maybe I could be doing more. Why am I not achieving these types of things? Or how come my life looks like this by comparison to people that I've known for years? And what does that mean? What does that say about me? A lot of those kind of feelings, these things that crop up in our early 20s, sometimes even our in our 30s, man. I think there's a lot of things to relate to in this story from what I've been seeing. And so I'm just excited to actually get into this. So I'm not gonna stall any longer. We're just gonna dive right in, all right? So let's start up a new game. We will be playing this game we're gonna play it in its entirety this month, all right? And we'll be talking about it some more tomorrow about whatever we experience today. So if you're into talking deeply about games, you definitely want to be here tomorrow, not morning, but beginning of tomorrow's stream. Dan, you're playing Overwatch. Right on, dude. Hell yeah, who you playing? Okay. In the year Granddad died, the highway extension came. The road through Possum Springs had been the only way to the state park. The highway took the traffic, but gave us Donut Wolf. Granddad left me an apple crate of books. He loved ghost stories and quoted them to himself in the hospital bed. They feared death, so they ate the young. On his last day, he sat up suddenly and stared bug-eyed through the window. At the old empty mill, at the old parking lots, at the old playground. Oh, interesting. I did not know we could change this. Okay. All right, so we got a highway extension. They feared death, so they ate the young. On his last day, he sat up, suddenly stared bug-eyed through the window. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize this at first. Let's do the old empty mill. At the old empty mill. Windows half busted out. He turned to my dad, eyes still wide. This house is haunted, he said, and died. Well, this is great. I mean, I didn't expect a party or anything, but I figured someone would be here. Welcome home, May. So May just came back to historic Possum Springs. It's Luna. Oh my god. Could you imagine if Luna had red eyes? Love this. How many times have you played this game, Reaps? I read a lot of people play this game like multiple times. All right, how do we interact? Square. Wow, when did they put this up? Possum Springs has never looked more falsely advertised. Oh man, dude, this reminds me of like how Albuquerque and like Allentown promote themselves. Where it'll be like, look at how nice this place is. Come have fun here, or come lose yourself here, or whatever they promote, right? And then you go there, and you're there for a while, and there's like all these problems. Which I guess every place has problems, but... There's clearly some history here. It must be such a relief to payphone companies that Possum Springs gets 0 cell reception. It'd be cool to call my parents, but some jerkhole took the time to actually rip it off. Who steals a phone? Oh, they took, yeah, there's no receiver. Wow, dude. Fiasco Fox, you are too dreamy. All right, I like what May's got going on. Definitely, I think Allantine's tagline is like the city of fun or something. Yeah, it's, oh, they have like 3 taglines, which is super weird. It kind of like depends on which side of Allantine you enter. Oh man, I wish I could remember any of them right now. Yeah, one of them is like that though. You're right. City of Fun. Albuquerque is problem central. Yeah, I don't even know if Mr. Fitzgerald could do much about it. Garbo and Malloy. Back to Garbo and Malloy. What's in the news today, Malloy? Markets were up today. Way up. I'm looking at a chart and it's pretty impressive. The economy added 15,000 jobs. Mostly in the chart sector. Which is notoriously recession-proof. My, Garbo, we got a little political there. Gotta get political every now and then. I went on one of those internet dates last week. Oh? I like the voices. Yeah, the internet is a truly giving lover. There's no laughs. Hey, any lovely ladies out there looking for an eligible bachelor? Get in touch. And I'll let you know if I find one. Oh my god. Alright. I enjoy Garbo and Malloy. What the? Twitch randomly disconnecting me from chat? Oh no, Mashi. Dang, dude. Someone send support for Mashi. Alright, you know you're making a lot of noise. I was trying to watch TV. I like just got off the train. Excuse me, but where is everybody? It's 10:45. It's closed. Not a lot of folks getting off the last bus to Possum Springs these days. Just you. Okay. Isn't there supposed to be someone at the desk? So are you the janitor or something? Isn't there supposed to be someone at the desk? Closed. Why are the lights on? Why is the TV on? I get spooked when I'm here by my lonesome. Oh. Oh. Can I squeeze past you? Nope. Just broke the damn thing. When do you think it might be done? Right after you go grab me a Fiascola from the machine. Wow, dude. Uh-huh. Am I paying for this? I always rig it when I'm here after hours. Nice. Free as in free? Free as in no one's here to say otherwise. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go get some Fiascola. What the? They have lime Fiasco? And he wants a Fiascola? That's just a waste. All right, May is my spirit animal confirmed. Who wants cola over, like, refreshing citrus, man? This is what I hear when I listen to the news. Oh, yeah, it sounds like that. It's very wah, 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 wah kind of thing. I'll take an army of clones, thanks. Make it happen. Make it happen for Mashi. You'll take both. I'm imagining you mixing them, which would be heinous. Okay, just gotta grab it. Oh, okay. I don't know how to Help! I did. Is it this one? Is it? There's like a magnetic force preventing me. It's so strong. I got it. Okay. Wait, that's just one though. Where's mine? No. One free ass cola. Dude, I love it. I got lime sherbet from the store yesterday because I wanted something sweet. And it tastes barely like lime. I'm so sad about it. Oh no. What brand did you get, Ghosty? That's such a hard one to mess up. Lime is so strong. It's too powerful. Well, see, that just goes to show how badly we wanted lime instead of the cola. What? Yummers. Who are you, Miles, the janitor? So what are you doing here? I live here. Well, lived here. Huh. Strange. When do you think that door's gonna be finished? Now. Goodbye. Bye. Just turn the lights off and everything. What the heck? No, I want my free lime, dude. Okay, I can't. Bluebell. I genuinely don't think they know how ice cream works. You know, yeah, they do. They do some weird stuff with some of their flavors. Although they have a really good, like cherry ice cream, like with actual cherries in it. It's pretty good. I really like that one. I don't buy a lot of Bluebell ice cream otherwise. I didn't even know they made sherbet, to be honest. Well, I'm right outside town. Mom and Dad nowhere to be found. Dark and cold. Guess I'm walking. Alone. Why didn't her parents come to pick her up? The bus station is maybe the newest thing in Possum Springs. Guess they got state funding or something. Makes a good first or last impression, I suppose. If not for the abandoned glass factory back there. Not getting rid of that anytime soon. Is that like the old mill, maybe? Wow. I didn't realize how much I missed the sound of that train. I used to hear it in my bed at night, during the winter when the leaves were down. They made that train sound so good. I was just thinking about the train near us, Jen. I was just thinking about that. Also, hold on a sec. Are we getting like some frame drops here? Or is that just me? Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times. I'm not really sure where that's coming from. Although I haven't, dude, it's been like weeks since I've restarted my computer. So it might have something to do with it. Hold on a sec. Let me close some stuff. I thought that was me. Oh, no. Nope. It's me. I was just watching OBS, and I was like, dude, it went down to like 10 frames at one point, which is wild. It couldn't be. It couldn't be because of my endless amounts of tabs opened. That might have something to do with that. Maybe. Maybe. But probably not. Wow, I kind of forgot that I was doing that. Sometimes, like, I'll go through my tabs and I'll be like, what was I looking at? What was I working on here? Some interesting answers to that question, chat. I was looking up, like pilot slang, like, aeronautical slang, because I was using it in, some of my lyric writing a week ago. A week ago! I still have that tab open. Okay, get rid of that one. That one. Death by 1,000 tabs! No! No! Alright, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that might help me out here with this. Part of my problem is, like I said, I just have not restarted in a little while. And I've been doing a lot of things. A lot of things. My poor computer. Alright, let's see. Let's see if that helps. Bam. Oh. No. Nope. It's this game. Why is this game doing this to me? Wait. Hold on, let me try something here. So, oh, this is stop motion, Chris. A couple of things just happened. We lost the feed for the game, which is bonkers, dude. How did that happen? And then oh man. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. We haven't run into this in a long time. Well, my camera's doing it because probably because there's an issue with processing the way this game is running. Oh man, I don't want to deal with this today. This is hilarious though. I like watching my feed. It's rough, dude. No way, man. All I know is that whenever I minimize this, it gets better. So I've minimized the game now, right? And watch what happens as soon as I open it back up. That's insane. That should not be happening with a game like this. So it could be that I either set something up wrong, or I need to adjust the setting. Hold on a sec. Can I get to... Give me some sort of options menu, dude. Give me something. There's 3 buttons that do that. Yikes. Yeah, yikes indeed. Yikes indeed. All right, don't scream at me. I don't want to start this whole game over. How does it save? We might need to progress a little bit more, but then like we're having such frame issues, dude. It's killing me. I can't even, that's the Bochi scream, dude. That's the Bochi scream. I might I might have to. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gotten that far. So we can just blaze through some of the intro. Let me look at one more thing. If we have... Let me close this. Let's go there. Okay. That didn't help. That did not help. Then you could pick different phrases. That's true. That's true. We could set up a better scenario possibly. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. Give me a second. Give me a second, because this is gonna kill me. All right. We're going to fix ourselves up here. If you limit your FPS to 60, it'll work. Trust. I get this almost all the time with games, and that always helps. Really? See, I don't play games on my PC very often because I just don't really like the experience most of the time. But this was like, this game has nothing going on as far as like graphic intensity is concerned, so I didn't expect anything like that. All right, if I didn't see that in the game's settings itself. Maybe it's just because I wasn't looking for it. Hold on, I'm looking at it before I start it back up. Okay. GPU issues suck on PC sometimes. And I don't even have like a bad GPU. It's older, but like not for something like this, you know, we wouldn't have any issues. Let me look at this too. I just want to make sure that we're not bottlenecking somewhere else before I relaunch this. Oh. Let's try closing out of that. Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's weird stuff going on with my computer even before I launched this game again. I don't know where it's coming from. Somehow, looking at my resource monitor, we're up at like 90% CPU usage, which is uncanny. I never go above like 30 to 40. All right, it's mad at me. What we're gonna do, we're gonna restart the whole stream. And I bet you that'll clear us up real good. I need this to close, this to close. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh no. It's not, the math's not adding up. I'm looking at all my tasks that are active, and it's only. Well, I shouldn't say only. It's adding up to about 60%, which shouldn't even be happening. But then it's telling me that the CPU is running at like 80, 85%, and then it goes up to 100 and then drops back down. So something's not right. So we'll just restart real quick. Won't be but a couple minutes. Ebby, I hope you have a great night, my friend. Thank you for hanging with us for a little bit. Sleep well. We'll catch up with you tomorrow, okay? And keep your head up and your heart strong out there. The title says we might cry, and it's still true. These technical difficulties might do it. Ain't gonna make me cry. Not today, buddy. Not today. Yeah, I'm gonna start there, and then we'll get the game back up and see if we need to mess with any more settings. So hang tight. I'll be back in just a few minutes, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.